Okay, here we are. Sandily, we're gonna try to get around this. I have pretty high hopes that we're gonna make it around this one. We'll see. I'm on my Scotch Spark, regularly aspirated mountain bike. Here's the start. We're gonna go in this. It is a sand track, but I think it is doable. We'll see. Try to get her going here. Watch me not make the start straight even. All right, start straight. Obviously, yeah, I don't know if you can tell here, but it is pretty soft sand here. I think it helps safety, kind of keeps the speeds in check. Also in this first turn, what they did is they made it so you could actually, well, they made it so you had to actually go wider. It wasn't, a lot of times, as you know, you go hard left there. They extended it here so you came out and around this next one. Oh, and as, man, Tanti and Elmore went down in that first turn, and they actually, man, they came back to like third, fourth place after one lap. Daniel Elmore was also down. Oh, but I think once we get onto the main area here, I should be able to pedal okay. So good day here at the dunes. It's so sandy, I'm thinking that. Good to hear Sandali. Good crowd. No, I just forgot there are hills here. Hey, I won't make this track. I didn't do any warm-up. I'm gonna try to make this first hill, maybe first and only hill. I think I can make it. If I don't spin out, we're gonna keep going. Ah, there's a look. Ah, good day here. Very humid. Oh, the 250 guys on the local team didn't have a great day, unfortunately. Looks like Sebastian Racine has a broken foot, maybe. Still thinks he's racing next weekend, though. He's gone to the hospital. Ooh. Oh. And this here, this always gives guys fits. It gets rutted, and so a lot of guys, it's a big jump. And you know what? I didn't make that. This kind of a table. Oh. It is big. A lot of guys don't risk it with those ruts on the jump face. But certainly doable on the 450s throughout the entire day. But you can see some good ruts. The guys, oh no, I see mud. Well, sand, but I don't like what I'm seeing here, folks. See if I get through this. I didn't, I put a foot down. I dabbed. But a lot of the guys would say there were a lot of ruts in the corners, but there's kind of one good line. So as soon as you went out of that one line, you lost some time. So if you hit lap traffic, what have you, made it tough to get out of that main line. But if you're watching this on the video, looks like there's tons of lines, right? But it is sandy enough that you do have to look around, try to find those smooth lines. Guys, we're getting creative. Going wide, I'm gonna go wide here. Looks like it might be a little more passable. Where we end, it is not the hot line on the bike, of course, motorbike, of course. It's not where you would go. But I'm gonna go wide here too. Obviously, you want to go inside there, probably. I'm not gonna do that though. Let's get on it here. Yeah, I don't know how sandy this looks on the video, but it's a lot sandier than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to make this hill. Ram it down, get up on front of the seat. I made it. Okay, this is where Dylan Wright clipped Phil Nicoletti years ago. Did that damage to his hand. Nice little table here. You can see the soft sand where you land. Some good passing options here. Inside, we always talk about the options that are out there. Here's one of those ones again. Obviously inside shortest, but you got that big hand hill on the inside. So there were guys going, it worked because there were guys going all over here, inside, outside. I'm gonna try staying up here before I drop into this. Again, that was pedal deep. My pedals were hitting there, so. Whew. All right, into what we always used to call Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, look at that. Looks like guys were kind of slowing down, hitting the gas there to get the rhythm they wanted. You kind of manual through it or jump them. And again, look at that. You can see all those lines. Lots of options. Looks like to me, but perhaps not when you're at speed in a race, but looks to me like there's options. Let's go around here. And this fun section here along the tree line. A bit of a shorter. As you can see, just a little bit of table, every landing right there. Getting back on the power, hitting this. But what's funny here, and this whole series, today really kind of showed it as we kind of thought going into the preseason. If it weren't for number 300, we would be having a Kevin Benoit, Tyler Medaglia battle at more rounds than just this one perhaps. But because Drew ended up 40 seconds ahead, behind him was Kevin Benoit and then Tyler Medaglia. So it was kind of like we thought it would be preseason. So that's kind of wild to see. It was 1-1, 2-2, 3-3. I better get some speed here for this. I don't think I'm gonna make this. I rammed it. Oh no, I did the classic cross rut there, folks. I cross rutted. I had that. Another nice big tabletop here. It's a good one. Lots of guys, as you can see, grabbing tear-offs here. Takes a little time. Take a little break. And again, here with the options, you got the high on the inside. Looks a little sketchy for me on the bicycle. I'll go wide here. But 3 options at least there, right? You take that inside, a couple of lines on the inside, or you come out here. Obviously not going to be the line of choice, I wouldn't think, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And as you can see, some bikes were riding out there. Oh, this is slower sand than I remember. And now look up there, you can see all the ruts. So this should be going through the gears, pretty high speed right here. Do I see a wide one? I'm gonna go over here to this one. Now these are deeper than they probably look. Again, definitely pedal deep. Sorry, I've been in the sun all day. I think I'm a little loopy. Should be able to ride that, no problem. Ooh, I don't like the look of that. I'm go wide here. Oh, it's gonna be soft out here though. Okay, now I'm out in the, really, okay. Now, I just stepped off the bike and I'll just show you. You see that? Hopefully I'm showing it to you. You can just see the water table. We're basically on it, so that's why the pits, nothing is draining. Out here on the track, it's sand, so it's got a place to go, but the pits, I tell you, the pits are just a mess. The place where I normally park, just a pond. So here's the back section. Some guys would fall back here, and this is the one spot on the track where probably the least viewed place on the track, right back here. But come around here. This was not open during amateur day. They opened this up for pro day. Amateurs would cut back over. Well, they'd cut back over here on the right. They would cut through here, and they make this right-hand turn here and go back in that. But pro day, we do this. Yeah, because that's so you come around there and then join up with this again. But here, there we go. Gear down. Yeah, this is it's pretty sandy. Okay, I'm gonna get a bit of speed here. But you can see there's definitely 2-line choices in every turn, it seems, except for maybe some of the chicanes. They'll end up being 1-line. Makes sense. Now, I stood here a lot, take some videos and photos. Guys were kind of 50-50, inside, outside. Well, probably 75-25 inside, as you can see here. Inside definitely ended up being the quicker line, the preferred line. Head up here to the Canary sweeper. Bobby Canary, famously high speed around here. Smashed into one of the hay bales, moved it a bunch of feet, snapped his collarbone, smiled the whole time. But yeah, so you come in here, make this sweeper here, kind of over by that tree, or the next one there is where Bobby hit the hay bale. And you can see the lines up on the pegs here, trying to roll, because you got decisions to make up here. If you stay inside, it totally changes what you're going to do in the next rhythm section here. These rollers, so I'm just trying to find a line that I can ride through here. But take a look at that, look how deep that is, right? Just rolled out, and then you would hit this into this roller section. So you'd have already made your decision whether you're going to try to manual some, double them. Sometimes guys, locals, hey, Racine was just flying through here. He had the hot ticket method. Then you could kind of back into here where all the fans are kind of congregated over there. And this little ski jump here, a lot of guys are pre-jumping it, kind of landing on the downside. Doesn't look like much, I'm sure, on the video, but a little bit of a ski jump there. Then you come here, used to be the mechanics area there on the right. Now I see they've had a tractor's gone through here. I'm gonna try to stay up. Oh shoot, that wouldn't let me take that line. All right. Through here, you always get some falls here too. This is the last corner coming up. The sweeper, left-hander. Obviously two choices here too. Inside, outside, middle to inside, middle to outside. Seemed like no matter which one you picked, someone was able to go and pick the other one and go faster. So they seem pretty even, I would say. And this lines you up for the finish line jump. This final straightaway, this jump, you think you're going way too fast, and yet you're still just laying downsiding on the far. I'll show you here. I'll get a little bit of speed up. I don't think I'm gonna make it to the downside. But yeah, you see that here. All the speed you want, land out here. Now we're coming up to the join up with the track. There's Kyle. Let's see what Kyle's got for us.
Oh, how we do? Did we do the whole track?
You know what? I'm gonna say I kind of made it.
Kinda, almost.
Yeah.
Good enough.
No, I can't take it. I can't take it as a win. He still owes me. He's lost a couple bets to me now. Not on this, but on other stuff. But anyway, so we are back into the first turn. I pretty much made it. I didn't quite make it though, guys. I didn't clean it. If you don't clean it, you can't count it. Is that a thing? Is that a saying? Yeah, so there it is. And you can just see how you can just lay it down in this deep sand. And that is a, oh, sorry, yeah, this would be, I guess we should do this. This is where the mechanics were back there to my right. This would be the last little jump here into this corner. Ends up being corner 2. I'll go to where the track meets up, make it official. So there it is right there. And we're back into turn 2 on the racetrack. There you go, that's a loop of Sandali. Now next week, I know I said it this week, but next week there's no way I'm not gonna make it around Riverglade, right? Depends on how deep they till it, depends if we get rain, depends on how ruddy it is, but it's hard pack, I should be able to make it. In hindsight, I probably should have taken an electric assist on this. That was deeper sand than I remembered. But thanks for watching again. That's another one. I guess officially I'm 0 for 5, but thanks for watching. We'll keep trying. Oh, all right, pointing the DMX van. Oh, you can see it off there in the distance. Pointing that thing east now. So have a great week, everyone. We'll see you at Riverglade.